This is our first video in forever because we were supposed to upload a video about a month ago. The reason why we didn't, our editor's a lazy sack of shit.
And also, we're so fucking busy nowadays.
No, it's because our editor's a lazy sack of shit. We already finished recording.
Alright.
Okay, so after about a month of trying to upload it, we finally realized that we couldn't, so this is our second round recording. This is the Gold Paladin deck that took first place at our local, or at the Pensacola shop, about 2 hours from here in Panama City. The deck went undefeated that particular tournament. So we're going to just go through it, just go through all the cards in it and explain why we made the decisions that we did. Cat's really good.
Yeah, the little lion cub is amazing.
Yeah, it's a 5k boost, and then if it hits, you play a lottery. So you can't really complain about that, especially the fact that the deck runs 6 stands.
You can't really go wrong.
Gurguit, because he is the engine. His effect is really, really good. His GB ability is pretty useless. Like, maybe it got used maybe once the entire tournament.
I used it once.
Once the entire... Okay, so his effect gets used once the entire tournament.
But it can become useful in a pinch.
Yeah, it can be useful in a pinch, but it's because it's starting over him that makes him super good.
Yeah, the break strike's really good.
1 Ezel Scissors. Why only 1 Ezel Scissors?
Because we're poor.
Yes.
If you build this deck, buy 3 of them, and cry a little bit later after you spend $60.
Yeah.
This guy, because...
He's not Ezel Scissors.
Because we're poor, and he's the next best choice.
Yeah. Honestly, he is pretty good.
But get Ezel Scissors, though. He's really good.
So, at this point, I'm going to go through those. The great things are self-explanatory. So, the point of this deck is to pretty much use the Gold Paladin's effects, the Superior Calling, with the strides, with... What's that stride's name again?
Gurguit.
No, the stride.
Oh, Scourge Point.
The Scourge Point. It's pretty much to play lottery with Scourge Point and hit for really big numbers and kill really fast. So, pretty much all these great to use are here to stack the lotto. It's an Amber clone. Can get the lotto started, but also, yeah, it's a lotto starter, and,
he's a combo starter. He gets you multiple attacks pretty quickly.
He's a combo starter on top of Gurguit.
He gets you like 5 attacks.
Femgal, you get him, and then you continue to play lotto. You can essentially get a field for free, and the entire field gets 5k, and you ram over your opponent.
The only problem is he's an AK, but with Scourge Point, it makes it really, really big.
Also, he gets you a free column without second card in your hand. It comes in importance later.
Yeah. Lopier, pretty much the same thing as Femgar. He's a 9k, but you have to discard, so it has a cost. Still really good because it allows you to continue to play the lotto and get fields in big numbers.
Also, most cards in your hand are dead.
Yeah.
So.
Like, you know this Famgal right here? It's useless in the hand.
Both of them are useless. Yeah. They have to be Superior called.
Gorbaduk. I hope I said that right.
Stride Enabler.
Stride Enabler, because self-explanatory.
And also can search out for Gurguit in times when you don't have Gurguit in hand.
Okay, so imagine that Counterblast is a cake. Now imagine that this deck is a fat kid. That's why we ran this perfect card.
Because this deck uses Counterblast like there's no tomorrow.
You can go through 5 Counterblasts in a turn. It happens.
Almost every game.
Yep.
Draw a card. So this is probably one of the things that it's not the worst thing to land on, but if you do land on it while playing the lotto, at least you plus a card.
Yeah, it's usually the end of your lotto streak.
And also, who doesn't like drawing cards?
Unflips damage because, like I said, we need more cake for the fat kid.
Now, this is up to you. You might want to run 2 or 3, but...
In this case, 2 was actually an okay number for us.
Because nothing else in the deck sold last, so...
Okay.
Rudd can continue the combo if he hits. He's a 1-up just because this deck already goes to enough Counterblast, and we chose to go with the Unflipper just because, like I said, we eat 5 in a turn, and we could really use a Counterblast.
Mm-hmm.
Crit Trigger that Soul Charges. Supports our Soul Blasting Counter Charger. Also, Crit Trigger.
It gives some unit plus 3. Who really cares? 2
Vanillas. We only run 6 crit because we run a whole bunch of stands. If you fail, the stand trigger, Catch Call allows you to continue the lottery if for some reason you were to miss. So besides the fact that it makes Scourge Point bigger, it allows you to continue to stack the odds in your favor.
Now you cannot go into Catch Call into Catch Call.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
That is the catch. Bad pun.
Low, never say that again. Yeah. So Gigatet Ringer. So he's really good just because if you have him in hand, you can put him in, give another unit 5k, put him back in the deck and draw a card. So We all like triggers that put themselves back in the deck.
These 6 stands all go back into the deck somehow.
Yeah.
Which is also really good.
And then 4 heals because we don't like dying.
Yeah. Heal triggers are the best. Okay. Stride deck. Runs 3 Scourge Point. Scourge Point is one of your main pieces for your combo.
Like, this card is really...
It is your main piece. That card wins you games.
Yeah, it's really self-explanatory. Like, there's no reason not to run it.
If they live through 3 of those things, I did something
If
wrong.
they live through one of them, it's impressive.
Alright. Yeah. Next up, 2 Mithril Ezel.
For the 1 Ezel Scissors that we have.
Yeah.
Because we're pros.
It wins against that Link Choker matchup.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah.
It says you ought to win.
Hey, that'll be a problem soon.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You'll see that deck later.
2 Spear Cross. This was really good against Mega Colony.
Anything that retires my entire field, I say, huh, I make a new one.
Like, this guy saw play maybe once.
Yeah.
Also, he does give this effect off.
True.
So yeah,
It is a beer called.
he continues chains, but he's just kind of meh.
Yeah.
He takes up space.
Yeah.
He's a good alternate if you run out of Scourge Point.
Yep.
For some,
Well, also too in certain matchups is really good
Yeah.
to go up against him.
And then for when you have to G assist.
Yes. This card's only useful when you G assist.
It's
Otherwise,
like-
always my GSS target.
Yeah, this guy saw play 0 times during the entire tournament.
Yep.
Yeah.
And really just because there's nothing better.
Yeah.
There is literally nothing better.
Yeah.
Except for that one card, but I can't run it. I don't have Liberators.
So that's our Gold Paladin Gurguit deck profile. So as Team Sunshine, we're gonna get past our laziness streak, or a certain member of our team's laziness streak,
Yes.
and we are promising weekly videos.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Peace.
Oh, you guys stop.